They used her property for their dream trip. They didn't know she'd say no forever. I was halfway through a presentation when my phone vibrated against the conference table. Unknown number. Same city. I ignored it. 10 minutes later, it buzzed again. I muted my mic and stepped into the hallway. Ms. Reynolds, this is Claire Hoffman with Northridge Financial. We're calling regarding a home equity application tied to a property on Cedar Bluff Road. My stomach dropped. That address belonged to my lake house. The one I bought 8 years ago. The one my family laughed at when I signed the papers at 26. I didn't apply for anything, I said. There was a pause. Then, quietly, that's why we're calling. Could you come in this afternoon? The office smelled like printer ink and burnt coffee. Claire looked sharp and serious, early 40s, glasses resting low on her nose. She placed a folder between us. Your parents submitted an application for a cash-out loan. $310,000. I opened the folder. My name was there. My signature. Almost. That's not how I sign, I said. Claire nodded. We noticed. Your mother signed on your behalf. Your father verbally confirmed the details. They claimed you gave them authorization while you were traveling. I never did. We confirmed that. She slid over another document. My original purchase paperwork. My real signature. Clean. Distinct. Familiar. What were they planning to do with the money? I asked. Claire exhaled slowly. According to the file, an extended Mediterranean cruise. 5 weeks. Luxury package. The deposit cleared. Something inside me went very quiet. Not shock. Recognition. Because suddenly, everything lined up. I started thinking about all the things that had quietly added up over the years. Buying the house and being told I was reckless. Every payment brushed off as temporary. Renovations I handled myself. New roof. Dock repairs. Solar upgrades. Family gatherings where everyone enjoyed the view and left the mess. My mother once saying, "One day this will be worth a fortune for all of us." I was standing right there. Alive. 34 years old. And now this. They didn't ask. They didn't warn me. They simply assumed. Claire folded her hands. I need to explain what this means. This isn't a misunderstanding. It's fraud. Identity fraud. Federal level. What about the loan officer? I asked. Her mouth tightened. He failed basic verification. Trusted your parents. His license is being revoked. A young man's career, gone, because my parents wanted a vacation. The investigation moved fast. Each week brought something worse. A forged authorization document. A notary whose credentials expired years ago. Another attempted loan on a property owned by a distant relative. Escalation to federal investigators. A call placed to the former loan officer asking him to clarify his notes. By week 6, charges were filed. I wrote my statement sitting on the deck I built myself, watching the water reflect the evening light. They didn't just steal money. They erased me. The hearing was short. My parents sat ahead of me, suddenly small, suddenly quiet. The judge didn't raise her voice. You treated your daughter's life as collateral, she said. You forged her identity for leisure. You harmed others in the process. 14 months in federal custody. Supervised release. Financial restitution. Then the final order. No contact with your daughter unless she initiates it. This court considers further contact harmful. I walked out without turning around. 2 years later, the house is thriving. The solar system paid for itself. The loan is nearly gone. The former loan officer wrote me once. He works in sales now. He's rebuilding. My parents were released early. We don't speak. Last fall, a cousin asked if I'd ever reach out. I thought about it. Maybe someday. Maybe never. Either way, it's not their choice anymore. They don't get to use my name. They don't get to touch what I built. They don't get access to my future. They tried to use my property to fund their dream trip. Instead, they paid for my freedom.